He's gonna sell Dimitri's boxing tape. Now we don't need to use the key, which works electronically, which you know, like I do on Shabbos. The tape is on the door.
تادنا هنا خلام شركة شامك موسيقى وشوازي بسيوانو ولحابنك نير شابس كودش
For itself. So, you know, if you like boxing, just watch the kid in the blue trunks and see what you think about his potential. Boom. Body shots from Salita, thrown with power. Good uppercut, perfect arc, short,
yes,
tight.
All of his punches are short, and he keeps good balance at all times. Good body position.
First knockdown. So we got to see a minute and 25 seconds of Dimitri Salita, and Ron Gladden will go back to Kentucky with a bloody nose.
Very impressive.
Wow, this was a good coming out party on national TV. All you want to do is keep the line going like this, not like this.
That's right.
Straight up.
I agree.
Little by little, you feel better, you do more. You also don't want to get ahead of yourself, because to have a big, tough fight in the ring when the awareness isn't good enough, it's not even worth the effort.
Right.
You know, we have to increase the publicity and the marketing, increase the awareness little by little. Then, when the big fight's ready, it's ready. For a while, just as an attraction, just as a novelty, there's a lot of activity and a lot of exposure for you. Then, as you develop along with the marketing, then we'll worry about what to do later. Exactly. No rush. Oh, excuse me. I want to go talk to you. Okay, take care. Good luck.
Being observant in Judaism and boxing, to me, is not a contradiction at all. You have to understand where I come from, the experiences that I've been through, Judaism and boxing, and how all of it happened. I was born in Odessa, Ukraine in 1982. The reason why my parents left, and most people left, is for their kids. They knew that in America, their kids would have the opportunity to reach their utmost potential, and who they were would not stand in their way. We moved to Brooklyn in 1991 when I was 9 years old.
I mean, in the beginning, you know, my family struggled. You know, we were on welfare and food stamps.
That's when immigration sets in, and kids made fun of me. I wore bad clothes, got into a lot of fights, into a lot of arguments.
And about at the age of 12, my brother started to discuss the idea of boxing. The best I ever felt as a kid was when I was going to the boxing gym. All the frustration that I would gather up in school, take it out in those gym wars that I had in Star City. I wanted to break out of that level of poverty that we were at, that social level that we were at, so I can relate to, you know, to everyone in the gym, and I can relate to the fighters that made it and came from other struggling backgrounds. And the gym gave me a good sense of being.
I can see him at age 13, white as this. You know, he's got a deep tan now. This is his true color. And he walks in Jimmy's gym one day, and nothing but black and Hispanic faces in there, and says, I want to box. And all the kids in the gym are looking at him. Yeah, Jimmy, I'll box him. I'll get him. Come on, Jimmy, put him in. No, me first. And then the first day he boxed, they had to beat him up. You figure, well, we'll never see him again. Then he kept coming back and getting beat up. Pretty soon he started to beat them up.
What did you see in Dimitri that brought you, that attracted you to him, that said, this kid, you know, this kid has a positive future in the sport?
Maybe it just came from my own size at that time. Maybe I just wanted just to, let's see what he can do. Let's find out. And
he turned out right. It just turned out good. He did everything I told him to do. If I told him to bow down, he bowed down. If I told him to stand up straight, he stood up straight. He listened. And that's what it takes to be a good boxer, listening to people. And then God gave him a little bit of talent, too, to go along with it. The father and mother used to drive Demetrius to the club every day. Then they'd get out, walk around the block. And so when I was at the gym, I'd walk outside, and they were still sitting in the car, and she called me over and asked me to, said, Jimmy, come here, I want to speak to you. So I went over and I said, I stood there and I talked with her, how you feeling, an everyday conversation. And she said, look, I want you to do me a favor. I said, yeah, what's that? I want you to take care of my son. I want you to look after my kid.
Well, my mother was first diagnosed with cancer. It was an extremely, extremely difficult period of time for my family. And there's always a certain level of hope, but with chemotherapy not doing what it's supposed to do, you understand where it's all heading to.
To lose your mother at that age and bracket's tough. Right? And he loved his mother dearly. But it happens. When God says it's time to go, it's time to go.
It was just a big shock that we still have not rehabilitated from. And boxing was something that helped me deal with it emotionally in a very big way, because it helped me, block out the pain and give me a purpose. I knew that I was winning and knew that it's something that I had that kept me feeling good. But for my mother, it must have been, now that I'm thinking about it, it was very difficult, knowing that her son is doing this crazy sport and being the situation that she was in, I guess, Jimmy played a very a great role in her level of comfort and safeness with me, I guess.
Demetrius Salita. You don't need no beer in front of fighters.
Right.
Stay away from beer and girls. The first thing they put in front of us is naked girls.
So they'll know what to stay away from.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Here, look at it and keep away from it.
De estar en Puerto Rico y de participar en esta.
I laid the beer down over here because I got a little Jewish boy, and he's religious. And the rabbis see beer in front of him. So they put the water, but not the Budweiser. I got nothing against Budweiser.
Because of promotion, though.
Yeah, well, I got to look at my boy, too. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
See, if somebody takes the picture and the rabbis see it somewhere, they're going to complain.
You should talk to Peter, because remember that's part of the promotion.
I understand.
Hola, buenos días. Mi